Hey everybody, Independent Arms. Just thought I'd get on here and share this rifle build with you guys. It's one of my favorite builds that I've done so far. One of my favorite rifles. Um, the lower is actually a serialized lower, so it's not my normal build. Normally I build it out of one of these type of deals, an 80% lower, but not this one. It is a forged lower, as you can see. Um, I prefer the forged lowers to the billet lowers. I mean, nothing against the billet lowers, but most of them are 60-61 if you look at their specs. And your forged lowers are always going to be 70-75. Um, and that's really cool because it makes them really strong. Besides, I kind of like the look of the forged lower better than the billet, which is the opposite of why they make billet, but it is what it is. Everybody's got their own thing, right? And mine's forged lowers. Not that I don't have a bunch of billets, I do. I just always seem to have the perfect matching upper, or they just don't look right. With a forged lower, you get the forged upper receivers, which are the most common, and you're good to go. Even though I wish they would fix this. Come on! What is the deal with that? Why will you guys not fix that? Do something. It drives me crazy. But ADD, my OCDC goes crazy when I see that. But anyway. What we have here basically is my version of a Geissele URG-I build, as they call them, or URG-I. I don't freaking even know what it is, to be honest with you. It's really cool is what it is, but I didn't go with DDC for any particular reason. I don't necessarily like DDC better. I went with it because of this. If you'll notice, this is actually a blim. And there's the little blimula guy, which is kind of cool that Geissele does that, so you can't pass it off as a perfect product. And I like that. And yeah, I kind of like the mismatchiness of it, which these are pretty close. So I got the DDC Geissele tube, which did come with an H1 super braided buffer, but I actually have a H2 in there with the braided spring because this is a 14.5 barrel, and it is the 14.5 Colehammer forged. It's kind of a hybrid barrel. I wouldn't say it's an H-bar. I can't remember. I should look this stuff up before I start a video. But I'm just trying to kill time right now because I'm really hungry, because I'm fasting today, and I'm just trying to keep my mind occupied. So I'm doing a video. Anyways, somebody in the comments tell me what this barrel is. I'm sure you'll know. It's hybrid profile, but I know it's not the hybrid profile because that's Criterion's thing. It's sort of H-bar-y though. It's a 14.5, like I said, Colehammer forged, and I got it at the same time I got this. I picked it up during the sale they do at Primary Arms with Geissele, Blimula sales, and you could get some really good deals during that time. I think I got this for 200 simoleons in the barrel. I'm pretty sure I think I did the same with it, 200 simoleons for it. So I got 400 in the barrel, 400 simoleons in the barrel in the handguard, which ain't bad. Which this is a 13 inch 5 inch MK16 rail. And what I really like about those rails is that Geissele keeps them 70-75 aluminum. Because some of their rails, when they get longer, they cut them down to 60-61 to save on weight. But I'm not worried about that ounce. Not for the handguard. I prefer that ounce go-to being more rigid. I did get the steel inserts, as you can see, which is pretty cool. I kind of like them myself. For a duty rifle, I think they're kind of the better option. I have another MK16, a black, that does not have the inserts, and I'm sure it'll last long enough. I don't even use, as you can see, QDs. I just do it this way. It's more quiet. I like that better. I like being quiet. Even though I don't have a shusher on here, I do have the Surefire War Comp, which will take a shusher, one of their Surefire cans, and I will be getting one of those ultimately one of these days. We've got the DDC. Nope, I just loaded that little G. We got the DDC Geissele Super charging handle, and yeah, that's about all you can say. They're good charging handles. I like them. They're 70-75 as well, and that's really cool. Let's close this bolt. Something went bad wrong here. Me doing that slowly has caused a massive catastrophic failure. Hang on, guys. Let me clear this little devil. There we go. We had double feed going where I was being so gentle with it. Anyway, we got the Geissele, what do you call that? The rehabilitation. Oh my god, I know that's not it. Anyway, it's the Geissele BCG, and it's really pricey. I get it. It's a little too much maybe, but I mean, I'm trying to build the end-all be-all upper that if I have to get rid of all my firearms, ARs, that this is the one I'll hang on to most likely. It is a Geissele DDC upper receiver. It was a completed upper receiver, meaning they already had the dust cover on there and the forward assist. So I just left them as is, mil spec. I put the Grub Tech, as you can see, hand wrap up here for heat mitigation. I don't usually use big words like that, but today's different, and I'm using the big words. I have the Arasaka hand stop there. I like the smaller ones. I don't like a big honky tonky forward grip. They're just too much. I prefer a small one like this that just goes between the fingers, or none at all. It's to each his own, right? I've got a Surefire lamp up here. It is the turbo for your mammy in black, as you can see, midnight black. Beautiful, beautiful. The Unity actuator, light actuator, also known as a button. I'm not even sure if that's a real Unity. I can't remember if I went generic or real with it, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. The wire seems pretty slick, sweet. I think it might be a real one, but I don't honestly know, if I'm being real with you. And I am being real with you. I did put some what are they called? I did put some marks, whatever, so I know if my screws are ever backing out. I don't think they ever will, though. I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about that. I did thread locker them and everything, and should be okay there. Like I said, I have the Surefire War Comp. Let you get a little better look at that if you want. I have it shimmed with the I don't remember, precision armament Precision Armament shims. As you can see, I also have it welded, pin and welded. I did an excellent job. I do say so myself. I don't know why Arisaka didn't put their little emblem on these black ones. I do have an FDE one that the paint rubs off of like really easily, but it does have the Arisaka emblem in it, so it's just kind of weird. Let's see if we can find that. My brain says it going, my brother. I know I've got it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here it is. So I did order both of these from Arisaka. As you can see, like I said, they rub off really quick. This doesn't have much use. But anyway, that's that. It does have a, I don't know if we're going to be able to see it, a Geissele gas block, stainless. I pinned that one to the barrel. Me, myself, and I did that, but I did use a jig. I bought a jig because I'm going to start pinning them all. And I said this was going to be for a forever rifle, right? So, forever rifle needs pinned, doesn't it? Yeah, we all agree on that, don't we? What else? Oh, we got the CAC irons. They're fine. I just bought them because I think, again, super duty type of thing, very duty, they're proven, reliable, they're good enough for our servicemen, and good enough for me. Got the Blue Force gear loop on it, just a regular old MS1 Magpul sling, and I think those are fine. They're not the best, they're certainly not the worst either. Just mil spec end plate and castle nut there. Do I have it? No, I haven't done that yet. Anyway, this was not a blim. Got the trigger guard. It's a DDC as well. You want to take a look at that? I did that because it matches, and I do kind of like the black with the DDC. I don't know about you guys. Tell me what you think. Would you go DDC with the lower, or you think the black and DDC rocks as much as I do? Got the B5 furniture, the op mod stock. It's a cheapo op mod. I don't even know if you're allowed to call it op mod. It's made in the USA. That's good enough for me. It works great. I like the straight butts on. I got a bunch of butt stocks that are not. If you look over there, you'll see that I'm not using them. I mostly like straight, even though I'm not good examples there. What else, my friends? Oh, yeah, we got the Geissele with the lightning valve trigger in it, and it's, well, I don't know, SSEA, I'll call it, enhanced. I'm not sure. It's a really good two-stage trigger. I don't ever remember the names of these triggers. I've got just about every trigger they have, with the exception of two. I don't have the full auto trigger yet, and there's one other one I don't have, but I do have most of them in doubles, for that matter, of a lot of them. The optics, I've got the EOTech Voodoo 3-9 on there, and what can I say about the 3-9? I think it's a great optic. I do. It's a second focal plane. I'm not the fan of the second focal plane so much as I do. I like the first focal plane, right? And I think almost everybody does like them better. But for me, this is going to be in 3 or it's going to be in 9. I don't know. for the most part. I'm going all the way in with the zoomies, or I'm all the way out with the zoomies. And it's all good, you know what I mean? With the range that I intend to use this rifle, and where I live, which is in the Appalachians, you don't get much more than 90% is going to be 50 yards. The 10% that's more than that, you're probably not going to be able to shoot it good enough to hit it anyway. So I really like this scope, and what's his name did he likes the 4-12, hates the 3-9, whatever his name is. He did a little video on it, giving it up the road, and that's fine. I don't have to agree with him. You know, you don't have to agree with all these guys on here, right? Just because they say it's the best or the worst doesn't make it necessarily so. I think it's a great optic. The reticle's perfect. I love the reticle in it, right? I don't know if I can show you guys that. It'll have to be upside down to see it if you're going to be able to see it. But see if there you go, guys. And I really like that reticle. I don't plan on going out past 200 with this 62 grain green tip. Okay, if you're that far away, I'm going the other way. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight you. I'm far enough away to get away. Right. It's got the E-Flex mini or micro multi reticle. I don't think it's multi reticle. It's just one reticle, but it is the circle, the Yotech circle dot. And I really like circle dots. I like them. They help me find my target quicker. Most people don't like them. Most people just like a red dot, and that's fine. That's fine. But I like them. I like them. It just got mil spec lower fire control parts. As far as well, actually not all of them are. The safety is a Geissele ambi safety. The bolt catch release though is just this come on the lower. The magazine ejection came on the lower, and it stayed on the lower. Like I said, the buffer is a H2 Super 42 Geissele. So this is to me, a Geissele gun. It's everything Geissele except for the lower, which is mil spec, and so is theirs. It's just they just have a mil spec lower. So the B5 pistol grip on it, and they make a good grip. I have several of them, and I like them very much. So that is my rifle. There are many like it. This one is mine. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm gonna try to start doing videos that show the rifle better, and less of my face. Nobody needs to see my face. They're clicking on to see the rifle. So, and like I said, this was a blam. You can see the blam. It's just a row mark that says Geissele Automatics. There's a light. Looks like a light strike. And that's fine. I could care less. The barrel is the same way. It's a blim. It's got the blimula head on it. But guess what? It performs excellent. And as does the handguard. And that's my Geissele URG-I, whatever it is. Let me know what you think. And thanks for watching. Independent Arms. Oh, and one more thing. Jesus saves, guys. You might think it's a funny little old saying that just goes for weak people that need it. Nah, bro. Everybody needs to figure that out. You need to make right with Jesus, or pick your side, because every knee will bow. All right, love you guys.